Chef TJ, Team Beach Body Coach. Do you like pasta? I love pasta, and that's why I used to be like this big. Anyway, I ate a lot of pasta and a lot of sauce and a lot of cheese because I don't know. I think part of me is Italian. I don't know. Bloodline doesn't say that, but I believe I am. But anyway, pasta can be good for you. You know, in small amounts, but you know, don't overdo it. Don't eat pasta every day. Well, I guess some Italians do, and they still say, damn, they must run twice as many miles as I do every day. Anyway, so I have a good, quick recipe for some healthy pasta. There's no sauce in there. What I got here is I got a little bit of olive oil, about, I don't know, enough to fill the bottom of the pan a little bit, depending on how much pasta you make. And I just have it warm, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flavor it with some grated garlic. Now, I took about 3 cloves, I think, because I like a lot of garlic. You can buy it chopped already and throw it in there if you want to, so I'm going to throw this in here. And that only has to go in there for a couple of minutes, okay? Doesn't need to be in there long. Because if you burn garlic, then it gets bitter, and then you got a problem, okay? So it's sizzling. You can already smell it. So what we're going to do is we're going to flavor the oil real good with it. So that's going to go probably for just a couple of minutes. And after that's done, the pasta that I've already cooked, I just took some organic whole wheat pasta, boiled it with some salt, and then I'm going to throw it in the oil here in a minute, just to toss it around. So the garlic is smelling really good, and let's see here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to throw this in here. So what you want to have a cover because you add water to hot oil, it pops. Yeah, we don't want all that all over them. So I'm going to take this. Throw my pasta in. It didn't pop as much as I thought it would. Must have drained it really well. Okay. So we're just going to run this around the oil with the garlic real good. Okay. Now I got a big bowl here. I'm going to throw it in there. There we go. Some of that garlic out of there. Don't leave that. Okay. Put my pan back. Now what I have here is I have some black olives that I like black olives. You can use green olives if you want to. I just took some and chopped them up. I'm going to throw those in there. I have some sun-dried tomatoes. You never had sun-dried tomatoes. They're sweet and they're tangy. You can buy them in a little jar in the grocery store. They're usually encased in some olive oil. And make sure it's olive oil and it's not some kind of canola oil or something like that. So I just took a couple of those out, chopped them up, throw that in there. And then the kicker is you want some zest and you want a little bit of citrusy to it. So what I've got here is I've got 1 lemon and I've got a grater, and I'm just going to grate some of the zest, the yellow part on the outside in there. And you just want to do it a little bit at a time because you do not want to get down to around the white part because then it gets bitter. So this will add some really good citrusy sweetness to it. So make sure you get all that off there. Dig it out of there if you need to. And then what I do is I use some lemon juice. So I've already done the grate, cut it in half, and then I'm going to squeeze some lemon juice in there. Might want to use your hand, try to catch the seeds as they pop out because seeds don't taste good. Just saying. Alright, we got that. And now I'm going to take this and I'm going to toss it all. Give it a really good stir, make sure everything gets tossed in here real good. And if you want, you can get real fancy, especially look good in the kitchen and do it like this. If you want to. Okay? Got that tossed real good. Now we're going to plate it. Just take your tongs, get you some in there. Spin it around. Make it look all fancy. Grab some of the good stuff off the side because some of the sun-dried tomatoes and stuff get flopped on the side here, and you want to get as much of that as you can. Oh yeah, that looks good. And then some really good cheese, and you know, chill out on the cheese. Don't do too much. Grate you some really good Parmesan Reggiano on top. And then, sorry, phone. And then top you with some basil, fresh basil. You can find that in the store too. And voila. Anyway, it's good and healthy. You know, you got some good veggies in there. It's just good for you. And there's no meat. There's no sauce. So, if you have any questions on it, hit me up on Facebook, TJ Cox, or at my fitness club, Cardiac Coach TJ, or Cardiac Coach Fitness, actually. So anyway, stay healthy, my friend.